Gentlemen, how are you? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. I don't know where you guys are. Hiding garage, check. Has it really been that long since I've streamed? Looks like it. Test, yep, that works. Keezer and Wade, what's up, boys? Nice to see y'all. Ugh. Good morrow, kind sir. How are y'all doing? Looks like the Broken Wing Racing guys got the memo and decided to join this league. There's a couple of them at the front of the pack right now. Alright, so we got a big decision to make, gentlemen. Qualify or not? I honestly don't know what to do. Yeah, it's always exciting. That's exciting. Is it coming tomorrow? Or you said it's supposed to come tomorrow, but hoping it was going to show up magically today? I don't know how I'm going to wait a month to get a wheelbase. That's going to drive me nuts. Not even going to lie. Quality, always quality. Yeah, I mean, it's true. But it's also just one of those things where it's so much fun to not qualify, start at the back, and then have a lot of overtakes to make, you know? Because the reality is, I don't care that much where I finish. I just want to have fun. You know? Golly, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 GTPs. Everybody else is GT3. Estimated deliveries tomorrow. At some point. I'm always going to have more coming. Greg, don't tell about all the extra boxes now. Any advice? Yeah, there's a website. I should probably put laps in, but you know what? I'd rather look this up for you. What's this thing called again? iRacing Leagues? Yeah. Go here. And they've got, I think, click on league directory or search, and you can like kind of narrow it down, like what days you're available, the car you want to drive. Then you can find a ton of leagues. Unfortunately, all the links go to the old member site, so the links don't work anymore. But you just copy the name, go into the iRacing leagues section, and then you can find kind of how to join. So I think that's the way I found a bunch of leagues. Other places would be like the official forums. They have a league section there where people will advertise. That's a good way to find them as well. So other places, Reddit, as much as I hate to send people to Reddit, you can find quite a bit of leagues advertising themselves on Reddit as well. So that's always an opportunity. Alright, grid and go. I'm using the setup from, I think it's like week 2 of last season. So hopefully not much has changed. It's always kind of tough to do a league race at a place where the officials aren't at right now because setups are challenging to come by. Yeah, no problem, Mark. Happy to help, brother. It's also going to feel weird to do a league race. It's only 45 minutes. Can you imagine? I've done a couple laps. I thought this race was yesterday because the schedule that came out that's on the Discord had the race set for yesterday. The schedule was wrong. So I did like, I don't know, 5 or 6 laps yesterday in preparation for this race. And then I just came out of that hosted Daytona session, so I've done next to nothing since. Yeah, Ryan, no problem, man. Glad you were able to join. Hopefully got some value out of it. The whole thought process was So we've got a team of like 6 dudes that are going to do Daytona. And so the thought was, well, I'll set up a hosted to give us an opportunity to kind of get to know each other a little bit, chat, you know, and just kind of figure out what we're going to do for that race. And thought, well, if I'm doing that, let me go ahead and put in my Discord too. Some other folks might want to join. So I'm glad some people joined in there and made use of it. So I'd like to do more of those, and they'll be unfortunately somewhat random, but just let it go from there. Sorry, kind of not paying attention. Alright, well, that's better. I feel like I'm getting some very minor stuttering. Don't really know why. Tires are not there yet. Have you run any laps there? I'm wondering, is it just pure chaos or what? Seems like it would be, you know? Not too early. I guess with the race only being 45 minutes, maybe I should just qualify. Race in the rain there? Good grief. Good old Ayrton. I don't know why I'm getting these little micro stutters, but I'm feeling it. Wouldn't expect it to be at 120 FPS. Doesn't feel like it's at 120, to be honest. Feels much lower than that.
They say you cut the cord.
Yeah,
You'll have to slow down
yeah.
and give up the time game.
Oh, actually, let me do a pit stop. I know this track well enough. I don't really need a lot of practice. That's positive. But I don't remember any markers for pit entry.
Pit box in 2, 1. Right here. Okay, go.
Okay, we're gonna have to figure that out. And then anticipation delivery. Oh my god. Damn. Some point tomorrow. Yeah, that's gonna be a huge adjustment, honestly. This might sound real stupid, but I'm kind of hesitant to put a new wheelbase on in the middle of the season. You know? I'm so used to the Simucube 2, I'm really curious how the 3 is going to feel. And presumably that'll come at some point in February, so we'll be right in the middle of a season. Could even be like right before Bathurst race, I mean, who knows. So... it's horrible, Greg. Honestly, it's horrible. 24 is first 24. Oh man. Well, I hope you're looking forward to it from the competitive side of things, at least. It's a great race, man. It's honestly kind of like it's my favorite one of the year for a lot of reasons. One, it's Daytona. It's an easy track. You know, it's not. You're not gonna like. It's not like Nords or Bathurst or somewhere that's like just difficult. It's a pretty easy one to do. It's 24 hours, which is cool. You know, it's a good one. Doesn't seem like a hardware adjustment friendly type of track for some. Maybe not. Honestly, I would just, if I'm you, honestly, I would just do it. I wouldn't even think twice about it. You're gonna have you're gonna be looking over at your stuff like I wouldn't be able to not do it, that's for sure. Let's look at this livery, by the way. While we're at it. So hyped about this. I don't know how other people feel about these things, but I'm loving the direction. What's up? Sim Corner. You'd love to see it. I wish the lighting was on it a little bit differently. I like how we got a lot more pink going on in there. I think it just looks really cool. I haven't even showed this to my daughter yet. I need to do that. She'll freak out. Neon pink and blue. She's gonna lose it. Shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake. Yeah, I'm digging it. He made a white variant of it too, which is pretty sweet looking. Oh shoot, I messed up my fur chase. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I mean, my hand is just...
Radio check.
It's a problem. Breaker 19. Oh, I'm an idiot. Sorry.
Roger Dodger. Thank you.
Yeah. Dang it, I screwed this up. Oh yeah, it's at 20. That's right. It's not normally run. Yeah, the hand is killing me, honestly. I have had it in a brace. I've had my wrist in a brace for the last 2 days. And today I ran some Ethernet cable. I mean, it sounds like it was a huge thing. It really wasn't. It's hard to describe this, but I'm in an actual room in the basement, right? It's literally just 4 walls and a door because it's in like the main part of the basement. And then right outside, there's like a cubby basically where my rig used to be. And I have a small desk, like an office situation. So a computer out there, and then my racing computer is out there too, to keep the heat out there. On the other side of that wall, and that little space, I mean, it can't be more than like 5 feet wide. It's very small. On the other side of that is our utility room. So that has like furnace and all that crap. The internet comes in there too. So I literally just went through that wall. I ran 2 Ethernet cables, one for the office PC and then one for the sim PC. So it wasn't as crazy as it might sound. I'm just happy to have done this. Anyway, I took that stupid thing off so I could do that because it was really hard to do that without like having a brace on. It actually felt pretty okay. I was like, okay, cool. Then I jumped in that Daytona hosted session I just did. And as soon as the forces on the wheel started hitting my hand, I was just like, shoot me, man. So I need to sit. Honestly, I need to sit out for like a couple days, just wear that stupid thing and not race so I can get it back. Because that's what happens. I'm an idiot, so I'll just keep racing and I'll deal with the pain at night, and then all day I'm wearing the brace, just trying to get it to go away. And eventually it goes away. But inevitably it takes probably twice as long because I won't just rest it. Start the bits. Yeah, that's a good way to go. Hitting some triples, hell yeah. Adelaide, I need to buy that still. I'm not too interested personally, but I guess I just need to do it. Yeah, I like the livery a lot. A white variant. Yep. I'll have to share some images of it. I guess I need to do this. I'm going to quality, huh? Hold, please. Broken wing. Yeah, really, man. I looked up. I was like, holy shit, where'd you guys come from? Should I get like a group raid or something? Because I see a lot of broken wing names in here. All right, IMSA, Fuji, Porsche, Fuji Q. That's some more fuel. Oh, it's plenty of fuel. Okay. We get 10 minutes or 4 laps. So, yeah, I believe it's a very tough track. I haven't yet. I've been really hesitant to go to the doctor for it, just because at my age, I really don't want any surgery. And I know it's a relatively simple surgery or whatever, but at my age, I really don't want to do that. I don't know. I haven't. Jesus. Yeah, honestly, it's the forces that go through the wheel. I don't run mine very high because and it's same with my pedals. Like, I try to keep forces low just so I don't have the strain, but it still causes problems. Alright, I'm going to try to lock in here and get a quality lap. So if you have something you want me to see, you might want to wait a few minutes. What's up, Nasher? Nice to see that name again. 2 a.m., brother. Warm these tires up a little bit. Yeah.
Green flag, green flag.
I'm even just doing that, just sent freaking shockwaves through my fucking hand. So annoying. Yeah, it depends on the car. Like, for instance, if you go to the Porsche Cup car, you're gonna be like, where's the feedback? It's off. You have to turn that up a lot just to feel anything.
You got about 2 laps of fuel left.
I don't have a problem with the new chicane. I only did like 6 or, I don't know, maybe 10 laps. It was fine. Alright, I'm locking in. We can talk about it in a second. I feel like the front does not want to comply.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left. .823.
Fuck, man. I'll take it easy here and try to just get around and do one more lap. Damn it. What's up, Seth? Just doing a little quality run here. This is not the lap, obviously. I got one more to go after this. Oh, no I don't. I don't have enough fuel. Never mind. Thought I had plenty. I do not. Mistakes were made. Alright, well, let's do another pit entry. Yeah, rip. I thought I had plenty. I definitely mathed that incorrectly. Yeah, I have half a liter in the tank right now. Might not even be able to get into the pits without sputtering. There it goes. Yep.
The officials are telling us they won't accept the way you're driving. Your laps won't count until you reset the car and start over. That's it. We're out of fuel. 1.
You can tell I'm mentally prepared for this, huh? Excuse me. Alright. That's really unfortunate. I had a lot more time in there. Fuck, man. Alright, my sets. I subscribe to, now that I don't have access to setups, I subscribe to Grid and Go, so that's my setup shop now. I need to find some sponsors. Anybody know anybody? You know, Grid and Go, Porsche, Fuji, race. That'll work. 45 minutes. So we'll just send it. Let it rip. LMU and the Merc. No chicane version. Yeah, I like the no chicane version of this racetrack, but I'm not a hater, that's for sure. I'm gonna go pee real fast. We got a minute and a half and then we'll be right back. You fucker. Jeff, god damn it. I screwed up my quality, dude. Good luck, man. Good luck. I hope to see you guys eventually. Probably not, but I'm gonna do my best. He's so funny. Those guys in P1 or 2 are quick, bro. Shit. Alright. Yeah, good luck, brother. I'll see you out there. I hope. Alright, grid go. Porsche, Fuji, race. Let's rip it.
1 to go. Next time by. Line up on the left
fuel,
side.
no
Closed.
tires.
Pit road is closed.
I always have to think, this is the league that doesn't do tires, right? Check. Alright. I feel like this is the first time I've run a race with this league that's not an endurance race, which is crazy. What's up, L? No tires. Fueling. It's on automatic. Good. Make sure, because we did turn it to manual mode during Sebring, so we're good there. Automatic, yes. Got my fast repair check just in case. All right. Gotta strap in here. Those two guys were running the Acura. Is the Acura back to being OP or something?
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Blake. What's up, brother?
I'm having questions because some new guys are sitting up front. It's just like the same as officials, going green. I would suggest maybe leaving less of a gap so you don't go in sector 3.
Taz, this is called Grassroots Racing
And
League.
we'll try not to biff it up here.
Grassroots Racing? Grassroots
Yeah, just try to get it green on the straight.
Race Cars at no, I think it's called Grassroots Racing. GRR.
My Jim was talking. What'd you say?
Fam, what's up, brother? Thank you, dude. Nice to see you. Fast Repair, but hopefully not Fast Reaper. Yeah.
All right. Said try to get his green on the straight, but I don't know how easy it's going to be.
Let's get it,
Catch
boy.
up, car. Catch up, 35, car.
I can't hear you, Will.
Don't leave too little of a gap, though, because we're on ice up here and you might run into it.
Catch up, 14, car.
Yo. Oh, all right. Let's remember, we got cold ass tires. It's overcast as a mother.
Good luck, everybody, and whatever you do, do not wreck Tucker Lindgren, please.
Is that a challenge?
Thank you.
Challenge accepted.
Get ready, going green.
I think you just jinxed him, but that's cool.
Obviously, I'm kidding. All right, let's go. Get a wide. Diamond this thing off a little bit. They only have a couple GTPs, so. We're going on green.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, boys. Strap in, let's have some fun. What's up, Scott? Car sounds great, dude.
Clear on the right, car right, you're on the left, 3 wide.
I'll give y'all some space.
Right side, 2 wide. Clear.
All right.
We got a GTP off. Be careful. Start at sector 3.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Caught it.
Oh, Lord, they're already
Car
snaking.
right, clear on the right.
All right. First lap. Hard Chargers Award. I should have started at the back for that. All right, let's settle in. Long ways to go.
55.269.
I'd like to get past this guy as soon as possible, though. There's some fast boys behind me. I'd like to create as much of a gap as I possibly can.
Corey, I'll try and be more gentle this week.
Oh, I thought he was going to blow through that chicane.
Car right.
Come on, man.
Clear on the right.
Fucked up my run. Don't go for overtakes like that. Not when you're that freaking, that was, yeah, whatever. I was trying to go wide to get a run on Scott, and then unfortunately I had to be evasive in Tyler's decision. We have pace. We have pace. Yep, that's it.
Left side. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear.
Yeah, some of the guys at the front are from Broken Wing Racing League.
Just set your fastest lap of the session. Left side. Clear on the left.
Try to get out of dodge a little bit. Sucks. I really wish I could have gotten around him a little bit earlier. All good. He left room. We got to racing side by side there, which was quite nice. So take that. Gentlemanly racing's what it's all about, man. He didn't just give it up, and he drove with respect. Can't ask for much more. What's up, T-Huggy? What's up, brother? Hanging out, man. Racing. Trying to forget about my hand. Some crazy carpal tunnel going on right now, unfortunately.
38.65.
Alright.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
You'd love to hear it. Y'all be happy to hear that we have Daytona 24 plans solidified, so excited about that. What are apexes? Got so excited about Daytona, I decided not to turn. I wish it wasn't so inflamed. More pain than I'd like to talk about. I'm sure this 25 Newton meter wheel in my hands is really making that better. All good. Maybe that'll be my next video. Why iRacing sucks when you get older. Oh shit. Alright, we need to focus up, get some laps in here, bro. Shake and bake? Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. Or did you? Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. Well, I hope you guys are having a great week so far. Cannot believe tomorrow is New Year's Eve. I actually had no idea. And my wife was saying something about how, like, people were at, like, girlfriends of, you know, my sons were asking, like, for all sorts of random things for tomorrow night for dinner. And I'm like, that's weird. Like, what are we doing, you know? And then I realized, oh, it's New Year's Eve. So she just makes kind of a whole bunch of random stuff, you know? It's kind of like a little spread for dinner, basically. That makes more sense. I'm not even using much of it. That's the sad part. Maybe half? Maybe not even that much. Gym time. I lift weights every other day. I haven't the last 3 or 4 days now because I'm trying to give my wrist a rest. Or my hand, really. Feels like it's not even as much in my wrist right now as it is in my hand. Just like I don't have a lot of strength. I can't ball a fist very well right now. Very frustrating. Painful and frustrating. Yeah, I actually don't know how much of my wheel I'm actually using. So in Simucube software, it's set to 100%, so it's, you know, 25. In iRacing, though, it's like 65. So, and that's not that. So if it was at 50, I think I'd be using half of it. So I'm using less than half. Let's call it 10 Newton meters, roughly. I am not using much. Yeah, William is quick. I figured he was going to get past those guys pretty fast. Thankfully, it at least took a couple seconds to get through him. So he's not like on my ass immediately, but he's quick. Friend of the program, by the way. You love to see it. It's like my favorite part when people are in leagues and then they show up in the chat right before the race starts or after and want to talk about their race. It's always awesome. Love it. SimTec Alpha, I'll probably use half of it. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I mean, I don't need too much of a workout from sim racing. I like to think I get it every day working out. Still doing my cardio stuff every day, but yeah, I haven't lifted weights the last like 3 or 4 days. I was thinking about tomorrow. I'll see how my hand feels when I wake up. VR and iRacing. VR is amazing in iRacing. I think everybody should try it. It may not jive with you, but it's awesome. I did VR and iRacing for a while, for a couple of years. Maybe like a year and a half. But back then I was pretty much only doing Formula Racing, which honestly is maybe even cooler in VR. But VR and iRacing is really, really cool, and you should absolutely try it, even if it's like borrow a quest from a friend or anything. Just you should try it because you might love it. In fact, not last, I don't know, maybe a year and a half ago at this point, I had a Pimax Crystal Light or something on pre-order. I was gonna go back to VR and then I just got tired of waiting, so I bought these monitors instead, and that's really what got me back into content creation. If I had done the VR thing, I wouldn't have been making content. That is definitely one reason to stay with monitors if you have any interest in doing any kind of content creation. Some people do it, but most people don't want to watch a VR stream or recording or whatever. If you're really curious, I actually have some really old content on my channel where I did stream and put videos together of VR recordings. They're pretty cool. Like, honestly, they're pretty cool. But that's not for everybody, so if any of that's remotely interesting to you, stick with the monitors. But everybody should try it. At least once. I set it where I like it, Greg. For me, if I ever hit the auto button, it's way too heavy. Like, it's crazy heavy. I know there's something in there to change what it does when it autos, but I just set it with what I like, and I might click it up or down one based on the car I'm in or how I'm feeling that day, honestly. I'm gonna have to read that on the straight, like, sure there's something epic in there I'm not seeing yet. Come on, boys, go side by side. Give me a chance. Oh yeah, if you've got integrated monitors, yeah. So much for brakes. Trying to keep my gap to William intact. See if I can do that. Yeah, watching people in VR can be challenging for sure. Travis. True, actually.
38.7.
That human connection's a big deal, man. There's JD, friend of the program. I like saying that. Got a lot of friends of the program. Yeah, Nick, my buddy that I race with, he's waiting on a big screen beyond. He did the G2 for a really long time, which I did too, actually. And then the whole like Windows 11 thing. So he had to move. Something else. Intensity. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, for me, it's like I just set it to what I like. I've used it long enough that I'm pretty comfortable knowing where that is. And I just go into the session settings here, and you can change it a little bit. Not as granularly as you can outside of the game or outside of the car, but at least gives me some toggle. Respect to you, friend. I really don't want to be in your way, I'll be honest. Sorry to hold you up for so long, Jacob.
All right. Clear on the right.
Respect to you, brother. Respect to you. Yeah, I've tried that, Travis. Peter swears by it. Peter loves it. I'll be really... You mad, bro? I'll tell you, the biggest thing for me, the biggest reason I don't use that software is because, and this is probably gonna sound real stupid. Look, I'm gonna set you up, okay? It's gonna sound real dumb, but it's the truth. I'm concerned about giving access to a 25 Newton meter, you know, monster to software just written by a normal dude on the internet, you know? And that's not saying anything. The stupid thing is snap around in 2 seconds right now and break my arms. I have no idea, right? I just have more confidence that a company that with the footprint of an iRacing is much more scared of getting sued, and they probably have more protections in place for things like that than a random dude off the internet would. That's all. That's literally it. That's literally the only reason I don't use that software. And I'm sure I've used it for hundreds of hours and it's great. I trust you, but it's not worth it to me to risk that. That's all. Yeah, Peter loves it. I've tried it. It's pretty cool. It felt very noisy to me. I'm sure that's a configurable thing, but it felt really noisy, like just way too much going on. But yeah, I know how software works. I've built software that I've, released on the internet before, and cool, but I wasn't putting in, I don't know. iRacing's much more concerned about getting sued than some random dude on the internet. That dude could have nothing to, get sued for. iRacing's got millions of dollars to get sued for. Big insurance policies, all that stuff, So anyway, I did buy a Simucube 3. I know I've passively mentioned that. I did buy one. That's my Christmas present, basically. It's not supposed to ship, I think, until February, so I'm not gonna have it for a while. But I think I'm gonna get all the feedback I need or want when that thing comes in. Running it now. No, I'm just running the Simucube 2 stuff right now. I wish I had that thing in my hands. Simucube 2 Pro. Had it for a long time. Love it. Have said for basically since the day I got it. Only thing I'd ever replace it for is a Simucube 3. So, here we go. And I looked, honestly, like, I just kind of YOLO'd it and bought it, but I kind of looked up, prices of used Simucube 2 Pros the other day. It's like, yeah, I can get a whole lot for that thing. I paid $1,200 for mine from Micro Center.
Okay, you can shop that card pretty hard, but not
I can almost get like 80% of that back selling it right now. So, yeah, the cost difference to me, it really wasn't an issue. Yeah, we'll find out. We'll find out. I have no idea. I'm willing to be the guinea pig. I wish I had just bought it when they first announced it. And my wife said this. Peter said this. They were like, just buy it. You're going to anyway. And they were both 100% right. But I just didn't. I held out for a while. I got buying from my wife about it back in like October or November or something. I just held out. So, whatever. It'll get here when it gets here. Race Labs go on sale? That I don't know. Alright, I think I'm starting to catch these guys a little bit. I haven't really been paying attention to the Delta, and I'm just sitting here yapping. Trying to go as fast as I can, but I just feel like they're closer to me than they were 5 or 6 laps ago. Yeah, I've heard, a lot of the videos I've seen, Mike, they're in a pretty good spot with that software right now. Fix a lot of the issues, so I'm pretty excited about it.
38.268. New fastest lap for you.
Let's go! But not well. Newest member, Shake and Bake Racing. You'd love to see it. 4 times faster than P4. Hell yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'm yapping. I'm kind of not paying attention to what's going on ahead of me. Mostly just yapping. I know this track pretty well, so I was pretty confident in just running it today. I know Kevin's quick. All these guys are pretty quick. Hell yeah, brother. That is an official Peter announcement, yeah. We have 3 full-time members. Shake and Bake Racing, let's go. Peter, I don't know if you have the ability to share and well, I'll figure it out later. My knuckles hurt. I'm just glad I can yap and don't have to type. So much easier. You guys interested in the 4th? I'm working on some stuff. I think we're gonna try to end up around like 5 or 6. And I've got it's guys we've raced with for a long time, so it's not like I don't want it to be personally. I don't want it to be one of those things where it's like I'm trying to recruit people and I'm like interviewing. I don't want to do all that. That sounds like work. So it's really just guys that I've raced with for a long time through leagues and stuff like that. So I think we're in a really good spot. And we got some guys joining us for the 24. You know, I say us. I mean, it's really a hodgepodge of people that we know from leagues. That'll just give us the opportunity to do the 24-hour race. I don't know if we're doing it as Shake and Bay. We haven't talked about that at all. So we're literally just getting all that going right now. Alright, cool. I didn't lose much time. Peak up? That I don't know. That I don't know. Actually, I think Nodwell had one, or was it Ryan? They ran one like a week or 2 ago. That was pretty good, I think.
Oh, Marwin blinking bad.
Got more time. You recruit one from chat. Oh no, I've known Peter for 5 years. Something like that. P-Cup, GRL. Yeah, this is Elbows Out. I don't know, do they have a P-Cup for Elbows Out? Colin. Colin is from Elbows Out. He's the 3rd full-time person. And I would consider Nick our 4th and part-time person, because he's with SCR, so he'll continue doing those events. And then he'll run with us, you know, when he chooses to, so. It's kind of where all that is right now. And then the guys we're going to run the 24 with, they're from Elbows Out as well. I was like, who the hell's catching me that fast? Oh, got it. Racing Elbows Out. Good, man. Good. It's a good league.
Like a glove.
Yeah, a lot of it's just going to be like, it's honestly, it's a lot about personality fit. And it's really like, I want to find people who we race with or race against, you know, where we're all similar pace. Maybe we have similar IRs, so we're in like similar splits, you know, and where there's a good personality fit that comes out of that. That's really super critical. So again, it's not like, I'm not like going out like, oh, let's go find, you know, I don't know. I want it to be much more organic and finding people through leagues that we race with and just kind of get on with. So that's kind of the plan. But it's literally changing on a daily basis as we've gotten, you know, spending the time to figure things out. So right now, the 24, like I said, it's kind of a hodgepodge of us and then some guys from Elbows Out. And they could end up being great fits, you know, if they want to find a home and we can race together on a more consistent basis. That might be a thing. We just had a chance to talk to those guys really for like the first time tonight, outside of just racing against them for the last couple seasons. So just gotta figure out the personality fit, you know, at this point. I know that they're fast, or they're similar pace to us. Not fast, not like, you know what I mean, just whatever. Same pace as us, same IR range as us. So all that stuff makes sense. Clean drivers, good guys. And then now we just gotta figure out the personality part of it and make sure that it's a fit for everybody, not just for us, but for them too. You want to listen to me yap for 24 hours straight? Hell, I don't even want to listen to myself yap for 24 hours straight.
You've got about
I know
2
pizza
laps of
doesn't.
fuel.
So anyway, that's kind of my thought process with that stuff. Man, I wish I'd saved just a touch. Excuse me, guys. Dog food ad. Talk about 24 hours. You gotta buy that dog food, man. Thanks for watching the ad, by the way. I appreciate that. What pedal? Active pedals. I have one for brake and throttle.
557.
Holy shit. Holy shit. That scared me. Alright. We got a box to slap. Looks like we're getting 24 liters here. Yeah, sorry, I'm missing some chat, so I'm sorry if I missed a question. All that. Just ask it in later, and hopefully I see it. I don't mind you spamming the same question over and over. If you really want me to answer something, I'm happy to do it. I'll get there. Ooh. My hand feels like it's gonna fall off. Multi-class event. P-Cups all that. I love it. Well, you got the world's greatest racetrack this week, the Nordschleife. So, if I'm you, man, and that's the one I'm really riding, I'd be loaded into session after session racing that racetrack. It's funny, I've had no time yet this week. With my freaking hand. I'm kind of glad that all the stuff I like to race is kind of ass this week, because I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. Last week I feel like I missed out because of Christmas, and now I feel like I'm missing out because of my hand. Alright, let's not screw this up.
Pit boxing 10,
Gained it!
5,
Yeah, I can't wait for the 24.
3,
Cannot wait.
2, 1. Right here.
Give me the fuel! Peter race more leagues and less official races. Save that SR. True.
All clear.
There's a huge part of me that wants to go drop my IR to like 2700 and then just never do an official ever again. Like, no bullshit, man. No bullshit. Alright, let's get this.
Sorry, guys.
Don't blow it, don't blow it. Good pit. Why do you think I stayed? Actually, Andrew, you're somebody I need to chat with at some point. Need to make a mental note, reach out to you.
Corey, I'm pitting this lap, buddy.
My problem is, like, with the whole streaming thing, like, I need races to do.
I'm your trailer.
I need races. Like, I need officials. I need stuff to do to stream. That's kind of one reason why I've been looking for leagues so much recently. To have more weekly races to do, like, events, as opposed to, like, oh, I'm just randomly running officials all night, you know? But to have kind of like an event structure with the streams. So, like, here's, you know, week 2 of this league. Here's the results sheet in the description so you can follow along. A lot of people really enjoy that, which makes a lot of sense to me. Smurf! True, true. Thanks, Austin. Rings a bit of a tall task. Okay, you're right. Well, I would at least spend all of my time practicing that racetrack. It took me a while to pick that track up, but it is my favorite track on the planet by a long shot. Definitely worth getting into. Alright, Jeff, I see you out there. Jeff and Gage, man. Qualifying's important. I mean, of course they have tons of pace, but damn. Would have been nice to start with them instead of way behind them. Make a league. I've honestly thought about it. Thought about making an endurance league. But honestly, I've kind of found exactly what I want in Broken Wings Endurance League. So it's kind of like, why go through all the stress of running a league when I can just do theirs, you know? Ringing endorsement, by the way. They do a phenomenal job with that. Honestly, I just wish it was every week. The only negative is I have to wait. It's 2 weeks between races, and they're an hour and a half each, which for me is fine. I just wish it was every week. Nice, nice. Hydraulic versus active. I've never used a hydraulic. Active pedal's awesome. I mean, it's all about budget. If you could spend $2,000 and not be super pissed off about it, it's hard to not recommend the pedal. If you're gonna think about the cost much, then just buy something else. It is really cool, but it's not like, it's not that cool. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how I look at it. You got a lot of disposable income, go for it. It's cool. You'll be really happy you bought it. But if it's much of a consideration, I would not recommend you buying it. Get VRS pedals, get like almost anything else. They're all close enough at this point. I've heard a lot of good things about the VRS set. Like a lot. Basically, I'd say that's like the recommendation in the SimCity group was VRS pedals. Like everybody seemed to have them and they all love them, so. I need to stop fucking up here. I like this Delta to be green, not red. Come on, man. What are we doing? Pretend like you've been here once or twice. Ugh. I literally have like my thumb and my index finger on this freaking rim. Yeah, I love Red Atlanta, dude. 2 spots on the pit. Let's go. Yeah, no problem, young. So resting dead face. We love to see it. What's up, brother? How much is a league realistically? I mean, you mean to join one? Most of them are free. I mean, you have to own the tracks and the cars and stuff, but they're free. Some people charge a little bit, or some people ask for donations, or you know, or accept donations to help with like costs for running the league. But I'd say on average, your average league probably costs somewhere in the neighborhood of like $30 to maybe $50 a season, depending on how many sessions they put up. So it's not expensive. It depends on which league you're referencing. They're all different. I've been in leagues where it's like $35 for a season, and then I've been in like every league I'm in right now is free. They, you know, donation's cool, but they don't charge you to do it. If you've never done a league before, my recommendation would be to find one that's free. I wouldn't just, I mean, it's only $10, but still, just find one that's free that might be interesting to you. Try it, see if you like it, you know, go from there. And then help me find why I'm sucking so hard all of a sudden. Just watched your first streamed race here 2 days ago. What race was that? My first race? Your first streamed race here 2 days ago. You're talking about the endurance race that me and Nodwell did here? It had the most insane ending ever, by the way. Such a fun race until the very, very end. Hopefully, okay, cool, those guys. Hopefully they can battle a little bit, so all my mistakes will go slightly unnoticed. Man, Nodwell, I'm sure Nodwell remembers that. We had such a good run going, man. The pit strategy was like money. Oh, that would have been such an awesome finish. Golly. Where to find the leagues? I forget what it's called, but if you do a Google search for like iRacing leagues, it's literally, there's like a website that's like a directory. You can kind of search for them that way. Reddit, the forums. There's a forum just for league race or league advertisements. So there's a lot of different places to find them. I posted the URL to the directory. That was a while ago. Probably hard to find that at this point. I put it in chat like an hour ago. Alright, 6 minutes to go. I should probably lock in a little bit so I don't lose P4. Or wait, P3. If you want to create one. No. It's like, slow down. Are you shitting me? You're typing to me on the straight? Jeff, what the fuck, man? That's Jeff. That's the guy that's in P2 right now, talking shit in the stream. Oh, I love it. Why don't you slow down? It's so good. Oh, I love it. I love it. No, man, you don't have to pay, like, you don't have to pay anything to create a league. You have to pay to create hosted sessions that run the league, to my knowledge. So it's just based on the session. So like every hour that it runs is like 50 cents. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. What a badass. Just talking shit in the middle of a race. Tell Gage to chill out. Make it a race. All right, look at you stopping. I'm just yapping. I'm just trying to hold on to P3, man. I'm not even sure how I got here. I've just been yapping and talking and having fun the whole time. Looked up, P3. Sweet. Can I just have a better lap? Well, I haven't lost as much time this time. Doesn't look like I'm alone on that front. Like, he hasn't gained but so much on me. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we're about the same that last lap. Still 1.3 seconds. 3 laps to go. And I still have 2.5 liters too much, so almost a full lap extra fuel. So Kevin must have gotten a lot of fuel if I already have a full lap over. Yeah, you're welcome, brother. No problem. Running triples? Yes. Yes, I am. Yeah, all of my gear is in the description, if you're curious. And in about 4.5 minutes, I will be happy to answer any question you have about any of it. So we get to the end here. Hopefully in P3. And we can chat it up for as long as y'all want. I think we need more GTPs. I think there's only like, what, 6, 7? Something like that. Jesus, I just did it. 6, 7. God, my daughter, it's all she says. Thankfully, my sons are old enough, they just roll their eyes when they hear her say that. She's young enough that she thinks it's hilarious. Still losing like half a second a lap from my best. I'm not really sure why. I mean, I guess fuel's a thing. Tires are a little worn. I don't know. Is he talking shit again, Jeff?
38.88.
That's still, I just love that so much. Alright, focus. Look at that thing going green. Alright, boys, 2 to go. These 45-minute races go by so fast when you're used to running hour and a half long endurance races for leagues. Still not really sure what to do with the gearing right there. Feels like going to third gets you a little bit of rotation. That helps. Guess it doesn't really seem to be mattering much. Maintaining the gap behind and got nothing for Jeff. My name's Jeff. Alright, Dave, don't kill me. Straight would be perfect. Thank you. Alright, let's get that white flag. Come on, let's see it. Give it to me.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
I think I only need one. Where's the flag? Wait, what? P1 is...
38.589.
I don't know if P1's going to get to us by the end of this lap. I should still be able to... Huh. Multi-class, man. He's still a ways away. Guess I need to chill a little bit. Save a touch of fuel. Still got a gap. So if P1 gets around, this will be the last lap. If he does not, he's just now crossing the start-finish line, so I'm guessing he's not going to get here. I'm just going to go. It seemed like I had an extra lap of fuel anyway. Maybe that's what Kevin was getting. JRT's a little confused at the moment. Alright, let's look at our situation here. 3 liters right now. I need 3.6 to get to the end of the race. 2.8, I said, I meant 2.6. 2.7. 2.6. It's going to be perfect. Nah, I'm good.
39.694.
Little lift there just to help it a little bit. Traffic helped me out. I'll do some little lifts just to be sure. I'm pretty much on the money, which means it'll sputter just before the line. Manage the gap, do some lifts. Master of draft. Oh yeah, I know what you're saying. What time does that start? Is it the 30 in the hour, right? Yeah, I would actually like to do one of those. Shit, let me focus and actually finish this race. And then we'll talk about Draft Masters. What do we got? 6/10 of a liter. I need 5/10 of a liter. 4/10. It's gonna start sputtering. Right now.
You're out of gas.
But I got P3, bitch. It doesn't matter.
Alright, let's check a flag.
Let's go.
Nice run. Solid work.
Hell yeah! Perfect timing. A little bit of lifting, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You love to see it. Where are we at? Take a couple looks. Check this thing out. Oh, I can't see it right there. I gotta get a nice little pause at the hour and a half. Perfect. I don't know how y'all feel about that livery, but I'm loving every bit of it.
Why?
Shit, I don't know.
Yeah, saying at least you only got like a second on me. Chris got like 3 or 4 seconds on both of us.
I was just living on a prayer, brother. I still don't really know what happened there. Did you guys have extra fuel at the end of the race there? Hello? Is anybody there? Are they Yeah, I'm okay. Hello? Anybody? Anybody? Jeff, what the fuck, man?
Not much. Just a little bit, half a lap.
I had none. Nice race to you too, brother, for real. That was funny. I love that you're chatting in text. Rolling P2. That was awesome. I respect it. I respect it. All right. God, look at that thing. Bill, give it to me. Yeah, Gage is fast. Yep. And Jeff too. I mean, they're both quick boys. I had nothing for them tonight. I just want to, you know, I'll do my own little interview since, you know, I wasn't there. I mean, it was a good race. You know, when you mess up your qualifying run and you don't fuel it for the 4 laps you're allowed to run, pretty important in iRacing apparently. New tire model, tires matter, and I'm an idiot. So I screwed up my 3rd lap, which would have been probably pretty decent. And then I thought, oh, it's fine. I'll just run the 4th lap. And I look up and I have 0.3 liters left. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm not running the 4th lap. So starting P8, not great. Did not mean to rhyme. That happens a lot. Yeah, I mean, what can you say, guys? Had some great little battles there at the beginning with, who was that? Scott. Super fun. He defended like a lion. Got past him. Hauled ass on out of there. And yeah, I think made up some time pretty good on Kevin. And I think Tyler, that was right before the pit stops happened. That definitely helped a lot. I don't feel like they were battling too much, but enough to give me some time, you know, get a little closer. And brother, I nailed that pit stop. Matter of fact, we need to look at that. Because I got in that sun gun so quick. It was pretty much money. All right, it's not this lap. Basically nailed it. I mean, look at the gap. Like, just look at the gap going in. I mean, so one, I had a money entry. Okay, entry was money. And if you look at our stall time, so I was in my stall for 11.7 seconds and Kevin was in for 13.3. By the way, that's Joel Real Timing. I am sponsored. You should check them out. It's pretty awesome. I have discount codes if you're interested. Just let me know. But seriously. So yeah, Kevin was in his stall for 13.3 seconds. I was 11.7. And looks like Tyler was 14.9. So yeah, I crushed the pit stop. And thankfully, JRT put exactly how much fuel I needed in there. You know, little bit of lift in there at the last lap just to make sure I had a little bit of a buffer. But I felt like the pit stop was money. Honestly, my pit stops are generally pretty money, and I'm not even like the bullshit like sponsor stuff. JRT is money. Like it's pretty damn good. The fact that I was able to jump him in the pits like this was pretty awesome. He starts going right as I go by. So that was critical. That's my race. I mean, I gained, I think 3 spots before the stop. I got 2 in the stop. That's the race. P8, P3, baby. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right. We'll go back and read a little bit of y'all's stuff. I do want to do Draft Masters. Don't let me forget. Yeah, it looks like there was a little bit of chaos with the GTPs into turn 1. I'm sure that screwed Kevin up a little bit. Probably would have been a lot closer. Sputter's coming. Nailed it. Yeah, for sure. Why is the Audi so rarely used? Love it. Removed it from IMSA. I think it's just so old. Yeah, they're gonna... It being removed from IMSA effectively kills it. Like nobody... Well, not nobody, but very few people run it in the GT3 series because they can't also run it in IMSA, you know? So, it's a very old car. Hasn't been updated in forever. And it was just kind of the one on the chopping block probably for that reason. Yeah, so somebody... Was it you, Greg? Somebody reached out to me and was like, oh my God, if y'all do the development teams, you need to call it the Magic Men and El Diablos. so if we do some development teams under the Shake and Bake umbrella, those are the names for your teams. Just saying. Put your hands up, you know, let me know if you're interested. The Shake and Bake a pro-only league. So Shake and Bake is a team. It's a sim racing team that I just started. And I say it's the goal is to, you know, we're going to have a couple of guys, longtime friends for the most part, or guys I've raced with for a long time in leagues, et cetera, that are going to come together. We're going to make decisions collectively. It's not a dictatorship by any stretch of the imagination. And we're going to run endurance races, special events, leagues, all the things, and just have a great time. That's the goal. That's the goal. Dual video card? No. Send me a message in Discord. No, just running it's a 4090, so it's a monster, but just one card. Yeah, Gage is a fast boy for sure. Sebring pace? I actually have no idea. I felt like I was actually running pretty good there. What was it, last week when we did the endurance race there? I felt like I was pretty solid. I honestly don't remember the numbers. I don't remember. What did we do there? Did I do that endurance race with Broken Wing? I don't know. I had yeah, that's the race where I used the background footage for that video. I had some great racing with guys there for sure. I don't remember the exact pace though. I'll be the magic, not man. Call the man. Love to see it. Love to see it. Yeah, you might. Just the way Broken Wing does it, like generally they're running like optimal track conditions and all that sort of stuff. So, all right. Let's see. Cool. All right. What else do we got, man? Yeah, Broken Wing is there. Yeah, looking forward to it, man. It's just always a good time. Sebring's one of my better tracks. I generally have decent pace there, for sure. What a race. Look, I'm going to tell y'all, I know there's 37 people in here still, 36, fine. If you want to leave because we're going to do some NASCAR, I don't blame you, but just if you give me a chance, I will show you how awesome this can be. That's all I'm asking for. I'm asking for a chance. Just give me a little bit of your time. I'll talk some shit. We'll have a great time. I promise. You will enjoy this more than you think. This is how we're going to finish the night. A little bit Draft Masters. Sounds awesome. Is there a way for regular people to join, and how do you get a pro tag in iRacing? So the pro tag, it's literally just a name thing because they have, the leagues themselves dictate like, hey, the pro people are over this and, certain IR, less than IR or whatever. So it's not like an actual pro thing at all. Like it's just like random dudes. Yeah, Travis is definitely not going to be, he'll definitely be in the pro class once he gets classified for sure. I still think that's a mistake. Like I get it. I get the whole like race for 6 races. And I remember when some of the SCR guys joined Broken Wing originally. And I'm like, I get it, but I'm telling you right now, these guys are going to fight with Simmons and all the fastest dudes at the front. Just put him in pro. Just put him in pro. It's definitely like rookie. The way I look at rookie, I think the way they perceive it, I shouldn't speak for anybody, but I think it's not a classification. It's just like, hey, you're new, just race for a couple races and we'll put you in a classification. That's all it is. So you're not really racing against other rookies, really. Even though you just say like, hey, rookie winner, maybe that shouldn't be a thing. Maybe they shouldn't have like rookie winner. But at the end of the day, there are definitely cases where it's very clear. So you just put the person up. Oh, check my Discord. Yeah, I saw it. I'm just not going to go through all that stuff like while I'm trying to stream. So I'll look at it later. Need another checker? Yeah, dude. I do actually. Running to really the fastest consistently gains me. Yeah, that's how I feel, Braden. I think we're similar in that respect. I'm not fast on single lap pace or any of that sort of stuff. I feel like where I shine is just consistency. I feel like I'm much better at just running pretty consistent laps. I run my laps at the pace I can run them in. And, you know, that's just kind of all I can do. Yeah, you'll get reclassed for the second half of the season. They break them into halves, basically. You also have the... No. No, definitely not. No. That's literally just a league thing. So, like, when you're racing with other people, and you can look at your relative, and you can see who has a pro tag and who doesn't. So you know, like, I'm actually racing against that guy. I'm not really racing against this guy because he's in the AM class. That's all it is. And it's 100% up to the league. So the league could say, hey, we're a beginner-friendly league, so a pro is anybody over 2K iRating. I've been in leagues where, you know, it's much more competitive, and it's like the pro tag gets put on people, anybody 4K and above. So it's 100% subjective based on how the league decides to run their own thing. Shoot, my kids must have been on this thing. It's set to auto shift. Where is it? Where is it? Auto clutch. Wait, what? I feel like it was not that. Oh. Gotta warm the rears up. Get ready to go. Alright, we're good. Let's make sure everything's connected. I do have a special setup or whatever just for this car, so make sure everything works like it's supposed to. I'm not going to practice turning left, so don't worry. Race will start in 15 minutes. We can yap a little bit between now and then. Cusp of pro class, kind of sad. Yeah, I agree with you. Like, there have been times where I've been in the pro class for Broken Wing, and I just don't feel like... If I'm in the pro class, I'm at the very bottom. So you're like, you're not really... I'm not competing with Simmons or any of those guys. Like, I'm not that fast. So that's for Travis and some of the SCR guys. Like, they'll be fast enough to be considered pro. I'm not that dude. All right, I'm ready. I know how to turn left again. Everything's connected. Upshift worked. Good to go. Maybe. I just, honestly, for me, it's kind of like, I don't even know if I want to. It just seems like so much effort to get to that stage, honestly. I'm super confident, to be honest. That's not really a thing. It's like, I kind of know where my strengths are, and I know how to find more time, telemetry. I mean, I do some of that, but I don't, it's a lot of time. It's a lot of time. I just don't know that I want to commit to it. I've had so much more fun. I'm not like, no bullshit. I've had so much more fun kind of forgetting about the competitive stuff and clicking go live and having these this is, to me, I mean, sim racing can be anything you want it to be, right? You could get into iRacing and you could never race another human. You could do AI forever. You could do whatever. For me, what I have really found so much enjoyment from sim racing is the content side of it. I genuinely enjoy streaming, having these interactions. Like, it's just, it makes it for me. Yeah, brother, me too. So I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm just talking shit, JD. I'm not sure, but I feel like I was in the first ever Broken Wing GT3 race. And I don't remember what year this was, but I just remember there was a race. It was at Spa. I think it was GT3 only. And it was me and Eddie Layton. We're fighting for basically P1. I'm pretty sure that was the first ever race of that league. I don't remember. It's been a while. It was years ago. It was probably 22, maybe 23. Something like that. Second year on a sim rig. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You should be, man. You should be. It's a nice accomplishment. Having the confidence to push a little past your comfort zone. Yeah, maybe that's true. Maybe that's true. I'm an overly confident person, if anything. I really like you being here. Yeah. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I don't think so, and I don't think there will be, and I don't think there has to be, right? Like, I think at some point it'll be forced. You know, they'll have to just continue to iterate on systems they have, and I think they'll effectively get forced to do that by competition. I mean, that's business 101. You know, if you're doing a thing, you're making money, things are going well, you're not really incented to do anything differently. That's just. Businesses are generally risk adverse, right? If you think about the reason businesses exist, why would they? But when they feel competition, margins, you know, start to go down, revenues get risked, like that's when you're like, okay, you know, we have to do something. So that's generally how that goes. So I think it'll take some time. Personally, I'm confident. I think at some point they'll get to a place that they'll make a couple changes. I hope. Can't tell if the league's gotten slower. I've gotten faster. I remember in 2020. Like, hell yeah. Yeah. Probably the latter, I would say. I mean, I feel like it's a very natural evolution for a lot of people, you know? Imposter syndrome is a real thing, brother. I've felt that a lot in my like professional world, which is honestly kind of insane, but it's true. I'd be lying to you if I said I didn't. But yeah. People not caring for them. Yeah, that's a phenomenal point. That's actually a phenomenal point, JD. I don't think people spend enough time. Like the licensing system is just too easy. You know, it's too easy. And so people, I mean, how many times on the forums or wherever, it's like, oh, just do this and just get out of rookies. Just do this and get to C class. Just like, you're not learning anything. They're not racing around people. They're not engaged in racing. It's just, how can I stay to myself? And I'm guilty. I've told people to do this, but like, it's so easy to sit at the back, be safe, crush your IR, get out of rookies, get out of D, whatever it is. Learn nothing along the way. Yeah, I mean, imposter syndrome is like very common. I felt it most. It's crazy, but it's so true. Like, I think I had, I don't know, maybe 10 or 12 years as a software developer before starting my business with my friends. And I mean, we were doing, like, it took a while to get going, of course, but you know, at some point we started doing really well. And sometimes I would just face these issues and I'm like, am I capable of figuring this out? You know? I mean, I think it's super, super common. I think people are scared to talk about it, but I mean, I'm not. I think it's important we talk about all the things we think, you know? Well, maybe not all of them, but the vast majority of them. It's okay to be vulnerable, brother. We're all human. So yeah, I've definitely, I mean, professionally for sure. But yeah, I think it's a lot of it's about expectations, you know, reality not meeting expectations sometimes. Heard a content creator throw around the idea of actually charging people. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. It's just too much. It's way too much variability to figure that out, I think. Man, that is 1,000,000%, Braden. I can think of individual people that I will not call out that I've raced with in the past who, the hot lapping queens, man, like they could get in a practice session and would not leave it until their name was #1 on the board, you know? It didn't matter how long it took, but get them into a race and they would crumble, you know? And it's just didn't spend enough time or put enough focus on learning how to race people, you know? Pace is important, unquestionably so, but you have to learn how to race against people. I feel like that's my strongest skill. I personal opinion of myself, I think that's my strongest skill for sure. Yeah, for sure. I think it's a lot of people. I think it's a lot. I mean, I love y'all are saying this, but it's not a GT3 car. True. We're gonna turn left for a little bit tonight. We're gonna yap for a little bit, and then we're gonna go kick some ass in this Draft Masters race. Yeah, top split is a whole different world. I think most people do not understand how good those guys are. Like actual top split, not the top splits I race on a Wednesday night American time, you know. Like the actual ones, those guys are unbelievably fast and have generally good racecraft. They generally have better pace than they do racecraft. I'll say that. Actually, not even generally, like objectively. I think they have pace. Sometimes their racecraft is just ass. You can make up for bad pace with good draft. True. And pace, I mean, as long as you don't make a lot of mistakes, pace can mask bad racecraft.
My buddy.
You don't have to be good at passing people if you start in front of them.
You hit me straight on.
You know?
Especially when in the corners. I don't care that you bump me in the corners.
Literally practicing all these in 3 days on first time I raced. Yeah, there you go. That's racing though, Braden. I mean, that's part of it. Yeah. Just race. I mean, a lot of it is just literally racing. You know, I know tons of guys that would just spend all their time in practice sessions and never really get out there and race. And even when they did, you know, in practice sessions, they weren't in the like main group. They would find their own group, so they're alone. And it's like, you know, how do you learn racecraft if you never get side by side with people? Like way back in the day, we would go out and like we would always do skippy racing. So we would always go out and like you knew everybody in the practice session because there's only so many people racing the cars at that time of day, you know. So we would basically just get a pack of guys and all just go out together and just practice racecraft, you know, just racing around each other, doing overtakes, like just practice. I think too, like learning racecraft is helpful in a formula car because you learn not to touch people. Touching people in a formula car, bad. Racecraft and the mental side of racing, a good podcast episode. Actually true, man. Actually true. That would actually be a fucking awesome video if I could figure out how to talk about that. Now quality guys like you're passing really into line one. Yeah. Some of those guys just don't make mistakes. Holy shit. Yeah, that's awesome. The alien friend.
Hey, I'm pretty good at pushing if you want to.
Hell yeah, brother boy. I'm putting my country accent on. We're going to go flying tonight, baby. Can't wait. Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
All right. We'll listen to that later. Yeah. Enjoy a chase more than a good lap. Yeah, yeah. I love getting door to door and just getting after it. Yeah. Y'all are on it, man. Y'all are on the money for sure. Yeah. You really gotta focus. It has to be focused. It's like, it's such an interesting thing. Like, you know, how do you get good at anything? Like you practice it, right? So think about this. A lot of people will say, and I'll say this, like, oh, I'm terrible at qualifying. It's like, oh, how do you practice qualifying? Like, do you go out there and simulate qualifying as much as you hot lap? Like, no, of course you don't. Maybe you should do that, you know? Same thing with racecraft. You kind of suck going door to door. You don't really understand who's around you. You don't really know on this track how to make the moves, how to put people in situations. You'll see me overtake somebody on the outside, like, why are you doing that? It's like, look up 2 corners ahead of what's coming, you know? It's like it's planned out. You're thinking about it. You know where to make the moves. I mean, it's all just experience. It's really all it is. Friends battle buddies help tremendously. Yeah. True. Another way to do it is to stream and do it in front of like a couple dozen people sometimes. You want to talk about feeling some pressure? I get stage fright every time before I go live. Every time. I've been doing it for years at this point. Every time before I hit that button, right over there, I get the butterflies. That's a good way to kind of get over some of that stuff. Put yourself out there a little bit, adds up the pressure for sure. I've made some real stupid mistakes in front of like 50 people before. I'm not like that's a big thing or anything, but it definitely adds to the pressure for sure. All right, let's go see what I got. I got like fucking 8 unread messages in Discord. What's going on? Too many messages. When you do the rig tour, can you spend time on the dual PC? Oh, I don't do a dual PC. There's a lot of old information in here. So there was some set up. Oh, brother. If you're still in here, Daryl, I cannot help you with that. I try. The audio setup of a dual PC streaming racing is a nightmare. I tried to use something called, what was that? It's a piece of software. Cannot remember. The something meter. Banana meter, voice meter. I don't remember. It was a absolute pain in the ass. That was one of the reasons I stripped that whole thing away. I don't do dual PC streaming anymore. It's just too much complexity. I used to have it like this monitor was connected to the stream PC, and then these were connected to the, yeah, voice meter. These were connected to the racing machine. I had a different mouse and keyboard, or really just a keyboard that has an integrated mouse. For that piece, it was just a giant pain in the ass. And then the fact that my monitors are ultra wides created some weird issues. It was just not worth it. Not worth it at all. And the irony of the whole thing is I went through all of that trouble. I bought a, what's that thing called? The 4K Pro capture card, like all the things. Set up the whole thing. The only thing I didn't do really right was the, like having a external device for audio. And because I just use voice meter to do it through software. And even after all of that, I did not get a performance increase on my racing. It was the same. So I was like, okay, so I just added a shit ton of complexity. If I ever want to just race, I still had to turn the streaming PC on, even if I wasn't streaming or recording. It had to be on because of the way the pass-through and stuff was working. So it was just like, forget it. I tore it all apart probably within a matter of a few weeks, and I've never gone back. Sometimes I get the urge to do it again, but not because it's actually useful, but just to like, because I'm bored. Just to give me something else to dig into and nerd out about. Honestly, depends on your computer and your situation, but I'm running a 4090, so running like one encoder on that, it literally has 2 dedicated encoders. I just don't need a streaming PC. It's just not worth it. And that's in a pretty extreme example, you know? So, unless you're on a potato, like, you probably don't need it. iRacing doesn't need the GPU right around. Yeah, it depends on your setup. I mean, I definitely run into some somewhat extremes because I'm running triple 3440 by 1440p. Like I'm still CPU limited in most cases, but once the field spreads out, I start to become a little bit more GPU bottlenecked. But I say bottlenecked. I mean, you know, it's not. Still get pretty great frames. So I'm not complaining. Speaking of racecraft, oh, damn, Z, that hurts, brother. That hurts. CPU bottlenecks, yeah. I upgraded to the 9800 X3D, like, I don't remember when that was. It was probably about a year ago now. That was money. VR easy to set up. I don't know about those two. I used a Quest 3 and a G2. The Quest is a little bit more of a pain in the ass because you have to deal with like the meta thing. So it's kind of like an extra step to get into the I forget what that was called, but like the DirectX 11 stuff or whatever the hell that thing was called. So I don't know, to put it simply. I've never set those up, so I don't know. Get murdered early. Hey, at least you can recoup as much as you can. Always fun when they call low-end equipment a potato. It's the common phrase. At least, yeah, true. I think it's probably also because I'm 43 years old, so I grew up with all the old shit, old phrases, you know. Let's see, bringing the yeah. I keep mine capped at like 100. I think I've got it set to 140 FPS, or maybe it's 141. I keep it capped just because I don't know, letting the GPU run wild. I don't know, I just don't. I like to keep it a little lower. Generate a little less heat, a little less utilization. Yeah, if it was discontinued 5 years ago, that might be it. That might be it. Oh, okay, cap it at 165. Nice. Yeah, I can't run anything higher than 144 on these monitors. So I definitely noticed a difference. So when I first set these up, these are 240 hertz monitors, but because I don't have a 50 series card, they're limited to 144. When I first set these up, I actually set up the first one by itself because I didn't have the arm. It was a whole thing. I couldn't do all three of them at the same time, so I had to wait. So I had the first one set up, and it was actually at Fuji that week, and I was getting like 600 FPS or something insane, and it was running at 240 hertz. Like, holy shit, it was the smoothest thing you've ever seen in your life. So if you could run it like at, you know, extremely high FPS and do 240 hertz, there is a difference. Like, I definitely noticed. It was so smooth. It was so smooth. It was crazy. All right, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to hit buy real quick. I'm not qualifying, so we'll start wherever we are. Yeah, 240 at turbos would be nuts. Gio, I used to be a software developer. These days, I just sim race. Yeah, I've actually considered just going back to a single monitor just to get super high FPS and super high refresh rates. I think I would regret it, so I'm not going to, but I've considered it. If I could just get like a super wide, like basically just take 2 of these and basically like get kind of from here to here, I think that'd be enough. I think that'd be enough. But I've literally been on triples for like, fuck, man, I don't even know how long. It's been a long time. 7 years, 8 years. Like, there was about a week where I was just on this one monitor because I didn't realize that I needed to get a bigger monitor stand to put these suckers on. And so yeah, all I had was a single monitor for about a week or so until those pieces came in. It really wasn't bad. Yeah, for sure. Nice. Nice, man. Yeah, I just enjoy I enjoy the act of building, you know, solutions with software and solving problems that way. And like these days, the rage is like, oh, you know, generate your code with AI. Like, I don't know, man. I was never really in a rush to like get past the development part. I kind of liked writing the code. It's kind of, I don't know, maybe I'm just old, but that was always kind of part of the fun for me. All right, let's rip it. Looks like we're gonna start 19th. I don't even know how many people are in here. I can see 22. Looks like 25. All right, 19 to 25, boys. Get your bets in.
One to go. Next
I wish I had a bet bot.
Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed right now.
Hi, everybody. Good luck.
I think that's so heavily dependent on the person, it's not even funny.
You ain't gonna win on the first 15 if you're on your hood.
That's my 2 cents on that. I've never really used a single for very long. I used a VR for, I'd say all in all, maybe like a year and a half, maybe a little longer than that. And I've used triples for freaking ever. So I don't think you're any faster with triples.
I had to recalibrate my pedals
versus a single monitor. I really don't. Like I know personally
documents in the
Super
last 2
Alien
days trying to dial
who raced on a single monitor forever, probably still does.
Yeah, they were working early.
And yeah, I don't really think that's it. I think it's more, you know, the immersion piece and then being able to, you know, be more comfortable with your surroundings. But pure pace, I don't think it has anything to do with it. I think if you have a hard time feeling depth in a monitor, and that's really important for you to figuring out, you know, how to get around a racetrack, VR will certainly help, unquestionably so. I don't think it's like, look, if it was, it's pretty simple, right? If it was objectively true that monitors were faster or VR was faster for everyone, every esports guy you see for sim racing would do that one thing. And most of them actually use monitors, but there are definitely some that use VR, you know? So I think that's the most simplistic way to look at it. If it was objectively true in either direction, all the super fast guys would do that, but they don't. And I think it's more about the fact of how many hours they spend practicing, and that would suck in VR. What the fuck is this guy doing? Somebody sideways up there. Single, yep, there you go. Structure was fine. Yeah, and I just don't think it's definitely not required.
Catch up 2 car. Catch up 3 car.
I mean, just keep thinking back to this one guy we used to race with. Skippy F4 days, literal alien. He's probably 8.5K these days. Wipe the floor with, if you've ever been in a Skip Barber or an F4 race anytime in the last like 5 years, he's kicked your ass at least once. Like, I promise you this. And he did it on the most low-end equipment you can imagine, and he was a beast because he was like a perfection. He was like perfect. Didn't make mistakes, hit every ape. Like he was like a freaking machine. He wasn't yapping. He wasn't yapping like me on YouTube. All right, let's lock in and kick some ass here. Yeah, there are definitely some for sure. If you look at like the IMSA esports series they're doing, sometimes they'll do a cut to show the guys like webcam, and somebody will be in VR. You'll see that from time to time, but the vast majority are in monitors. And I personally think that that's only because they spend ungodly amounts of time practicing and like getting as good as they are at it. And it's just objectively easier to sit there for hours on end with a monitor than it is a microwave strapped to your face. Yeah, good. Same to you, man. I saw your name and where you were, and I'm like, I need to get past Scott as fast as possible, because if I don't, you're gonna eat me up. So you got a shout out at some point in the race from me for that.
About to go green. Stay focused.
I definitely lucked out there. I got around him when I did. I mean, unfortunately, I had to start where I did, but whatever. That was a me problem. All right, see how long we last. We can just miss the big 1 or 3. We'll be all right.
Green, green, green.
Ugh. I am one of the few, presumably, that does not like Le Mans. I do not like that racetrack. Very boring, especially in a GT3. So boring. What's up, kid? Oh, here we go. That didn't take long.
Car outside.
Don't come up.
Clear high. Outside.
Holy shit. How the... Did we miss that? Come on, guys. Oh
Clear
my
outside if you
god.
want it.
I just... Yeah. In a GT3, it's dog shit. In a prototype, it's much more interesting, but I just don't enjoy driving those cars. Hey, we're out here surviving, baby. Let's go. If I can catch this group... Oh, fuck. Yeah. Yeah, the history of it, watching the actual race, love it. But doing an iRacing, get me out of there. You lose the draft, your race is over. You might as well just pack the shit up and go home. It's just boring as hell.
6.0.
Alright, come on, I need you to catch me up. I'll let off a little bit. But we need to get nuts to butts here, boys, so we can catch this pack. We can catch them, but we gotta work.
Go bottom and I'll push.
I don't really want to listen to you. Sorry. Like one because how sketchy it is. There we go. Come on, baby. Give it to me. 1.3. Oh, we're going to catch him quick. Atta boy. Atta boy. Let's go, Adam. All right, we're in this, baby. We're in this. True, Travis. True. That's also probably a big beef I have with it. I like the Porsche so much. The Porsche at that last sector is a nightmare. Yeah. I kind of told myself that I was going to spend some time at Le Mans this week because I have 2 league races there next week. So I'll get there. I need to learn it a little bit better than I know it right now. So we'll get there. Don't come down. Dang it. Alright, we riding for a little bit. Lap 3 of 16. We'll make some moves as we get closer. Hope to miss the next big one. Why are we lifting so much?
Car outside. 51.306. New bus flat for you.
Hell yeah,
Clear
brother.
outside if you want it.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'll take this. Too early for all that. Well, fuck it. Why not? All we're gonna do is go back like 2 spots anyway. Yeah, maybe not.
Car outside.
Y'all keep going up. I'm gonna take that gap. I don't think y'all know, but I'm about to show you.
Outside is clear.
You better come down. That gap's gonna close, son.
.198. New bus flat for you. You're on the bottom. 3 wide.
Why? Why would we be 3 wide this early? Come on, y'all, be smart.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside, 2 wide.
What the fuck are we doing? Oh, I'm glad.
No damage. Car looks clean.
I don't believe it. Alright, we're about to have another wreck. Half the cars are racing around are not on our lap. That's always super fun. Love racing with the blue names. It's so annoying.
51.47.
Like, I'd love to go up right now, but I can't. How long is working one race? 75 minutes? I thought it was 90. Well, that's interesting. Why are y'all so bad at this? This is not hard. You just hold your foot on the right all the way down, and then you stay on the yellow line. That's pretty much it. That's all you gotta do. I don't know why we're 3 wide with a bunch of lap cars, but that's super fun.
Car outside.
If I was half intelligent, I would back out and let these guys wreck. Problem is, if I do that, there's no chance I win because somebody's going to get away, and then it's over because there's no yellow flags. Oh, there they go.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide.
Not anymore. I should not be here. Stay down, stay down. That guy's going to get shuffled to the back. You don't need to deal with him. Why is it so hard? I mean, the biggest issue is the guy in the front can't, like, he's hammered down the whole way. And because of the draft, everybody behind is kind of feathering the throttle. And so they're struggling to figure that out. Everybody's bumping each other. Once you get a windshield full of somebody's rear end, you have a really hard time staying on that line. So, I mean, I get it, but it's unfortunate. These guys aren't done. They're going to side draft them so hard. Oh, we're not done.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside, 2 wide.
Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. We're still in it, baby. We're still in it. Holy shit. Oh, this is crazy. Alright, we're good. We're good. It'd be nice if the 2 guys behind could fuck off, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. They're going to catch us quick. It's telling you, man. This happens too often to be luck, you know? These 2. Can y'all figure out how to... It's only 2 of you. Like, come on. Nuts to butts, please. Nuts to butts. Come on. Bam! These should just stress you. It's all about expectations, you know? I don't give a shit what happens. I'm just here. Go fast, turn left, bring home the steering wheel, see Jesus, or a checkered flag. One of the 3 is fine. That's it. Whichever one it is, I don't give a shit. I'm just here for the fun. These guys can hold a straight line and be incredible. Holy shit. Not that hard, guys, I promise. I feel like he's gonna get turned. Yeah, if these guys could hook up, we could probably do it. But unfortunately, that's a struggle. If I try to hit him, unfortunately, I'm going to turn him because he can't keep a straight line to save his life. Holy shit.
Outside, 51.3.
Oh my god, it's just horrific. I'll do a better job. Come on. Just follow me.
Clear high.
Just follow me. Come on, I got you. I got you. Just hold the damn thing straight. Can you hold it straight? I can. Look, I'm gonna figure it out. Figure it out. Come on. Oh shit. I'd like to be leading. I should have taken the opportunity while I had it. get on the fucking yellow line or I'm gonna turn your ass around, dude. Holy shit. Ugh, come on. Just get on the yellow line. It ain't that goddamn hard. If I could get around you, I'd show you how to do it. Alright. I'm about to get 12 of 16. Yeah, it looks like a 4-car pack here. Well, 4 cars on the lead lap in the pack. He's going to do that one time and... Okay. Okay. That was cool. One of these times he's going to go up like that. I'm going to fill that gap. And he's probably going to come down on me. We're all going to die, but whatever. Slow cars ahead. It's on the apron. Wish I could find a friend out here. I'm just trying to follow him.
Car inside. Outside. Clear high.
Okay. I'm going to stay on the yellow line and hope that the guys behind me push. Oh. Okay, that's one way to do it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just holding it straight.
297.
These guys could move. That'd be amazing. But... Hey, look at this. You see how you just hold it and you go faster? Y'all gonna move or are we gonna have to go around you? I really don't want to have to go around you.
Outside.
Oh, no, no, no. It's going to have a huge run. Come
Clear
on.
high.
Come on. Well, it's got no help, so I guess it doesn't matter. Wish we had windshield wipers in these things. Alright, 14 of 16. He just kept jumping all over the place.
493.
At some point, it was like, I gotta just stay in it. So I did. Thank God he moved himself. May or may not have a chrome bumper on the front. Or chrome horn, rather, sorry. You try to hide those cars with the bug splats. Attaboy. Hit me, baby. I'll take it. You got no help. You're not going anywhere.
Clear high.
The challenging thing at Talladega, the line is a little bit further than the center of the triangle. So it gives you a little bit more time for guys behind to make a run. Where at Daytona, it's a lot easier to win it from first.
Outside.
Don't go with him. Stay with me. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hit that thing, baby. Hit it. Hit it hard. There you go.
2.78.
15 of 16. 2 to go.
Car outside.
Come on. Stay with me. Perfect. You gotta have help. See how much he just died right there?
Clear.
Can't do that. I like that he's trying. You gotta figure that out one way or another. But you gotta have help. You cannot do that on your own. So what's gonna happen is we get around
I need one more good lap.
this next lap. They're gonna do the same thing, but they're gonna probably work together.
2.3.
Unless 18 here wants to stick with me and push me to the end. But all I can do is fend off any run possible. This could be interesting, catching these guys. I don't think we're going to get to them. But if I could get to these guys and get a draft, if this guy leaves me, I'm kind of fucked because the guys behind will have a huge run. Come on, Brendan, let's take it home, baby. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Hit me, hit me, hit me. I'll take it. I'll take it. There you go. Pack that ass, baby. Let's go. Hit it. Hit it. All right, they're gonna have a run on the high side. Oh fuck! Hit me harder. Hit me harder.
Car inside.
Let's fucking go. Telling you, man, it happens too often. It ain't luck.
You won. See you in victory lane.
Hell yeah, let's go do some donuts. All right.
You, 5.
Anybody's yelling at me? 19 to first, baby. Let's go.
Stop hitting me.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
trying to side drive.
it's important to,
You want to ride
Get some
my
help.
air wake? Slows you down?
hey. Oh, shit. He gone.
How about all this math and nerdy shit, bro?
Hey, man, nerds rule the world. Don't be
Boxes early.
jealous.
Be ready.
Oh, I think car's fucked. Yeah, she dead.
These cars don't side drive for this shit.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. Accident avoidance. That, I mean, look. We do it too often, man. We do it too often.
Yeah, anytime, man.
It can't just be luck. It can't
we
just be luck. Let's see how many dirty messages we got. Oh, that car's tore up. Actually, let me see that last bit. Oh, good stuff. A lot of stuff going on there, man. These guys on the outside definitely made me nervous. When he went for it, I thought, okay, he's got no help.
Yeah, Chris, you know you could have checked up a little bit there, but dude, if I'm in a race with you ever again, dude, you do the same thing, man. Don't expect exactly what you did.
I'll take it all day, brother. Best of luck to you.
Yeah, I'll be in the next one, dude. I hope to see you there, man.
Are you threatening me? I feel like that was a threat. Oh, but you left. You're a bitch. I get it.
Good. I had a dude in trucks yesterday get mad because I pulled down in front of him because the outside wing was falling apart and he was flying on the inside. And we had a caution him, knocked me out with DQs.
Yeah, he was mad because he kept going literally all over the... I mean, he was going below the yellow line, up into the second lane. He was all over the place. And I'm trying to push him. Nobody could hold their line. And then, yeah, I definitely got into him and turned him, and he got pissed off about it, which I get it. But, like, I don't know. Don't make threats. Like, learn to hold the yellow line. It would have been fine.
Yeah. Well, hopefully see you next one, man.
Yep. Good on you. So yeah, my thought process was definitely these guys. They had the best chance, but honestly, man, huge mistake. Like, if you're gonna do this, fine. This car should have been basically. He should have been rubbing my door. Side draft is a thing in iRacing. My guess is probably on a single monitor. He wasn't confident to get really close. But like I mean, honestly, closer, like there, but the whole way through. If he had done that, he probably would have had a much better chance. Side drafting does work. If you get alongside somebody that close, you can definitely take some air off of them and absolutely slow them down. Like, no question about it. The fact that the 12 car helped him out, and if he had done that and the 12 car helped him out, probably would have gotten there. But he went, he was kind of all over the place. 12 finally got with him. 6 was with me. I was trying to basically not leave a gap there, you know, so that he could go, so that he could not go through. Yeah, the guy's just pissed off that I turned him, which I get it, but like, don't threaten me. You know, like, what kind of bullshit is that? Like, this is just bad. I mean, doesn't sound like much, but he's going, think about how many more, you know, feet he's going than he needs to go. This could have been a lot closer. I don't even know. Yeah, I mean, I had him by shit. He wasn't even second. So, yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do, man? I don't know. We're just out here having a good time. Let's see. Let's actually see the wreck. Let's show Peter. Hire Power guided you through. That's one way to enter it. Dale Earnhardt, hell yeah, brother. What's he mad about? I know, it's whatever, man. It's some country ass NASCAR shit. I'm not worried about it. Weird ego. He goes, yeah, I mean, look, I wouldn't be happy about it. I'm not gonna lie. I would not be happy about it, but I wouldn't sit there and threaten somebody over it. I wouldn't do that. It's not my style. I would just piss and moan and move on to the next race. That's what you do. All right. Honestly, I don't even remember who that was. Let's go find out. Okay. This guy. The threats. Let's look at it this point of view. And we could get a little closer. All right. I won't show you all the laps because frankly, I think most of y'all are here and saw them. But my boy was struggling. I was trying to stay on his bumper as much as I could, pushing him. And he just kept going below the line, above the line, below the line, you know. Could I have let off? Of course I could. But people kept doing that. Everybody kept checking up. It's just like, brother, come on, man. So he goes down. You know, shit. His car's half below. I'm like, what are you doing? Yeah. Could I have checked up? For sure. Was I going to? Clearly not. He gone. What are you gonna do? I'll take it. Worth it. Yeah, definitely killed him. 100%. It wasn't intentional, but yes, I definitely killed him. 100%. It happens. All right. I want to see this start. I don't even know how I got out of this accident, to be honest with you. The first bit of this race was pure chaos. Like, I actually don't know how we got through this. Where are we at? -20. Keep messing up this camera angle. No. Hold, please. I need to stop using this camera every time I move it around. All right. Like, this was absolutely chaos. Oh, this is so bad. I don't like, this is just some terrible, terrible driving. How did this guy, so they check up. Okay, case in point, this car to avoid. Oh, actually, he gets into the back of the 12 car, takes him down there. He comes back up, kills everybody. I honestly just held it left, thinking there's no way I'm going to get through here. So this is just a problem. Hold it left, hope for the best. Somehow, some way. Not only did we get through it, but luckily was able to maintain. So this pack kind of left. These guys thankfully came together. If it was just me by myself, I would have never gotten back to the lead pack. And but thankfully, yeah, I was able to catch up with these guys. Well, holy hell. I missed a couple. That was the biggest one. Then there was another one. And then the end. And we're not even like close to full speed. I mean, at least in this case, you can say it's a 1900 split. You know, at least they have some excuse. I see this in like a 4K IMSA split. Pure luck. Pure luck. Yeah. Yeah, this is low, man. I don't have a high IR in oval at all. And I don't even know how I somehow avoided the next one too. Oh, look at it. Must have thinned out on the last one. Look at that. How many cars there were down to 3? I mean, holy shit, man. Yeah, because nobody has a clue what they're doing. Like, you know, all of this is just a mess. These cars are not lined up. Yeah. Chaos, chaos, chaos. Somebody turned somebody. So one thing I will say, they were side drafting pretty hard here and it felt aggressive. Like, you can certainly do that. It's fine. I do it sometimes too. But I felt like they were aggressively side drafting. It was inevitable. Did I hit him? No. How do I get back up? I don't want to change this again. Oh shit, I did. Like, wait, why did he just dart up like that? Damn, I'm out here just causing chaos. Holy shit. Okay, that's on me. I actually had no idea that happened. Damn, my bad. They slowed up a little bit. I didn't get the memo. That's a lot of kills. Holy shit. Okay, I actually feel bad about that one. That's a little bit worse, I would argue. But I don't know, this just kept happening. It's like they kept checking up, kept checking up, kept checking up. Another case of it. Didn't take much. Jesus. Somehow made it through that. Oh, that's right. He came down and killed him. That's right. Unbelievable. Well, it was in the corner. I mean, that was definitely on me. Both of those really were on me. I'm the one that made the contact. But yeah, that was more of a, they keep checking up. Oh, yeah. They checked up so hard, I wasn't the one that put the dent in the back of his car. I remember that. I mean, out of... Shit, I'm like... When we actually make contact, I'm at like, I don't know, was that 40% throttle? I don't know. I tried to get out of it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if y'all can see that, actually. Let me check. I don't think you can, actually. No, you can't. Hold, please. I'm looking at my throttle. Yeah. I mean, is what it is, unfortunately. All right, what's the other? I want to see, because I'm the one that put the dent in the back of this guy because, again, they kept fucking checking up. There it is. Look how nice and clean it is. Like, they weren't checkups. They were just like, they would stop. Like that was it right there. What the hell happened here? Like, I don't understand why we're dropping so hard. What are they doing? Where's the speed at? 298. 298, 300, 301, 302. I pushed him up. Who's the 305? 290. Holy shit. He went from 305 to, where was that? It was 290. 292 was his lowest. He did it like instantly. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Yeah. I don't understand why they're checking up so hard. And honestly, man, at that pace, you can't do anything about that. There's no chance I'm able to just stop. All good. Maybe I'm just coping. That was not intentional. Not letting off for the other guy. Wouldn't call it intentional. I just wasn't letting off for the other guy. That's all. Unfortunate. All right, it'd be sad. This is how over racing is going to be, even if they're higher, or maybe stay short. Honestly, man, I don't know. What I would look at is a league. I mean, I hate to say this all the time, but it's true. I would look at leagues. Leagues are really good. They're really self-policing too. Like, dude makes threats and all this shit. I mean, whatever. I'll never see this guy again. I couldn't care less. You know, in a league situation, somebody's gonna pay you back the next week or whatever, and then it self-polices, and you know, back and forth you go. You know. So, it is what it is, man. Yeah, I don't know what was going on, but basically I bumped him. He went up to a 305, and then very shortly after went down to 292, or 293. These are kilometers per hour, by the way. So, anywho, unfortunate for the contact, but sometimes, I mean, hell, it's Draft Masters. I guess it's kind of part of the deal. So, and I'll take the dub all day. He's still working. He's like, you're not out of here yet? I'm surprised he didn't talk shit in voice or text chat, to be honest with you. But what are you gonna do, man? He must think I'm shaking in my boots because I didn't join the next race. I'm just going to bed. You'll be all right. I'm sure I got it crushed on the safety rating for sure. All good. Still don't care about it, man. Not a big deal. Doesn't matter. Still won. We can hear it. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I was curious, like, to quantify it, like how much of a pace difference are we talking about? It was massive. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like that constantly. I mean, honestly, there was one. It's Draft Masters. You kind of have to throw it out the window a little bit. The other part of it is it's a pretty low strength of field. I mean, it's 1900. Like 2K in the overworld is not very high. So I would take it for what it is as well. I wouldn't read too much into it. Draft Masters is just chaos. I mean, it's always chaotic. That's just kind of the nature of the beast. It's one reason why I really like to do it, because it is chaotic. It's a quick little race. It's fun. You get in, get out, whatever. The other side of it is I really do hate to lose my licenses like that. And I'm on the verge of going to C license, which is kind of crazy. As long as I can do the Daytona 500 and the Indy 500, I really don't care. But I did intentionally put the Xfinity series back on my main page so that I could try to actually build it back up. Charlotte would actually be a great place to do it. But unfortunately, if I'm going to focus on doing that, I can't do any Draft Masters. Because it's just fucking chaos, man. I think the X's that I got, I don't feel like I earned any of those. I feel like the X's were from all those crazy, the wrecks that I got sideswiped or whatever. It wasn't the one where, you know, I rammed the dude in the ass because he was slowing down too much. It wasn't the one where I turned the leader because he kept going below the yellow line. You know, I don't think I got the X's on those. I think I got it from everything else. So, all good. All right, y'all. Let's see. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm around all day, so I might stream a little bit. I need to learn them all. Like, I know I know which direction the track goes. Like, not that bad. But I need to, I just need to practice it. I don't necessarily want to race it, and I don't know if streaming it would be fun for anybody. Could just be like a just chatting kind of situation while I also work on them all, but I don't know. If there's any interest in that, tell me in Discord. And if there's enough of that tomorrow, maybe I'll go live and hang out for a few hours before the ball drops. You could do some IMSAs. I just need to practice. I don't even know that I need to race it right now. I need to learn. I need to do like the active reset feature. I need to do that at the last sector and really the first. Everything in the middle is pretty straightforward, but probably the first and the last would probably be a pretty good use of my time. Because like I said, I got I think two league races there next week. I think Broken Wing is there, and I think Elbows Out starts their league there. So, yeah, what is that? Yeah, fucking hey, man. It's really unfortunate to start a racetrack that I suck at, but it is what it is. Well, anyway, thanks for hanging out. League race was awesome. What was that? 8th to 3rd. Can't complain about that. That was great. Draft Masters got the win. Always fun. Unfortunate with, you know, a little bit of the drama and the contact. I'm not interested in making contact with people. It's not my thing, but shit happens. I could just, you know, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Unfortunate to end that way, if I'm being honest, but I'm not too torn up about it. But yeah, everything else is pretty okay. Yeah, exactly. There's a couple places, but I need to practice it. That's for sure. So anywho, appreciate you guys for being here. I hope you had a lot of fun watching. If you did and you're not subscribed, subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys when I see you. I hope you have a great New Year's Eve if I don't see you before then. And yeah, peace out. See you guys later.